Gossip usually travels fast. But on a slow news cycle, this one crawled, unable to gain steam before quickly dying of attention deficit just days after it posted last August 8. Rumor has it, according to CavaliersNation.com, Cleveland is packaging a deal that would send Jordan Clarkson, Tristan Thompson and Kyle Korver to Miami for Hassan Whiteside plus either Dion Waiters or James Johnson. The fact that big news outlets such as ESPN, Yahoo Sports and the Associated Press did not run with this suggests that the story doesn't have much legs. But it is also possible that this one managed to bleep under the radar because the NBA has been on hiatus since the summer league ended in late July and reporters have jetted off to vacation parts unknown to recharge and be fresh for the 26-week-long 2018-19 season that starts this October. That being said, is there really a germ of truth to the Cavs Heat rumors? Hard to tell. And the fact that the Cavaliers Nation report attributed little sourcing doesn't shine a light on the heavy darkness. I do, however, believe that the swapping of assets could work for both teams. Hassan Whiteside was supposed to be Dwyane Wade's heir apparent as the face of the Miami Heat. The 7-foot, 265-pound center was tasked to carry the franchise into the future, and for the assigned heavy lifting, he was rewarded with a 4-year $98 million contract extension last July 2016. Things, however, quickly soured and reached a point where the New York Post ran an April 30, 2018 headline that screamed, "Hassan Whiteside and the Miami Heat are officially at war." It quoted Heat president Pat Riley saying Whiteside wasn't ready, wasn't in great shape, and wasn't fully conditioned for a playoffs battle mentally. After a spate of injuries that forced him to miss 28 games this past season, the Heat bemoaned Whiteside's inconsistency and lack of energy. Whiteside fired back and lamented his lack of playing time in the playoffs, where he clocked in just 77 minutes in a 5-game opening round exit at the hands of the Philadelphia 76ers. Whiteside and the Heat have since vowed to make the marriage work, said the Miami Herald last July 14. Coach Eric Spoelstra and Whiteside reportedly went to lunch in hopes of cooling off the friction, but conversations don't always guarantee resolutions. Unfortunately for the Heat, trading Whiteside is harder than moving a boulder. He is owed $25.4 million next season plus another $27 million after that. And that's where Cleveland comes in with Clarkson and Thompson, who have a combined $61.8 million left in their contracts. Once the other pieces of the proposed trade are finalized, the match and the math works, money-wise. If this trade somehow pushes through, it gives Cleveland the opportunity to pursue a playoff bid with a solid core of Whiteside, Kevin Love and rookie point guard Colin Sexton. The Heat, meanwhile, can move past their often tempestuous relationship with Whiteside while acquiring a spot on shooter in Korver and a rebounding big in Thompson, who is also a stern rim protector. Clarkson is the cherry on the sundae. He provides more shooting and athleticism to a backcourt that already has Goran Dragic, Wayne Ellington and Tyler Johnson. And to NBA fans in the Philippines, the Spoelstra-Clarkson Filipino connection will spawn an even greater sense of pride. Milo wing title hopes. The deal signing Carmelo Anthony to a 1-year, $2.4 million contract was a glitzy move for Houston. After all, Anthony, a longtime Knick, a former Nugget, and a fleeting Thunder, is a 10-time All-Star. But a line in the William Shakespeare play The Merchant of Venice once said, "All that glisters is not gold." Now 34 years of age, he isn't the same player who 5 years ago averaged a career-best 28.7 points per game while shooting 44.9% from the field and 37.9% from long distance. In his forgettable fling in Oklahoma City last season, Anthony averaged only 16.2 points a game and he had career lows in field goal shooting, 40.4%, and minutes played per game, 32.1. As serial scorers do, Anthony can still scatter points in bunches, but he will never be able to provide the one thing the Rockets need to topple the Golden State Warriors' defense. While happily acquiring the player Chris Paul calls "my brother," the Rockets allowed proven defenders Trevor Ariza and Luke Mbah to walk away, leaving craters on a styrofoam soft defense that the Warriors destroyed in Game 7 of the 2018 Western Conference Finals last May. With James Harden on board and Chris Paul nursed back to good health, the Rockets are poised to have another deep playoff run. But if they think Anthony is the answer to the Warriors' enigma, they don't know the question.